shining a beacon on the bazaar. It's a cosy day down Cove.
It's a lovely, another spring day, Arcade.
Sprung Arcade. Yeah, you can see a lovely bit of spring hail coming in.
It is. Look at those waves, Jesus, mate. Look at those waves.
Yeah. See that boat over there, little fishy boat?
It's over.
It's gone.
He's in.
It's gone.
He's gone as well.
He's gone. Oh, they're all gone. Oh, hang about there we go. The classic Kraken Cove tsunami.
Oh.
There it is. Oh, can you wave at it?
See you, bye.
Bye.
Oh, it's at the Kraken Cove Cafe. Yeah, that's gone. Yeah,
that's it. Oh, that's on its arse. But you know, it's never too bad when you're in a lighthouse.
Exactly. Should we just shut curtains?
Oh, shut curtains on all light. Keep lighting.
Yeah.
Because you know,
Keep the lighting. I just know what you meant. It's black bright out there. What is going on?
A lighthouse isn't going to help anything going on
I'm putting Lecky Fire on. I'm turning.
Do you know what? I love the Lecky Fire.
There is the best. A little bit of burn when you put it on first.
Smell.
That dusty burn.
Smell. Yeah. I've always liked that. When my first house, I had a fire called a Canon icebreaker.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, and that was the name of it. It was a classic design.
As in Canon, the camera Canon.
No, there was a Canon Fires where they're not the same make. It was like a British manufacturer of fires.
Icebreaker. That's industrial shit.
It's called a Canon icebreaker. And it was this weird sort of like very heavy metal fire.
Built or freestanding?
It was
built into a wall.
Built into a wall. So like where you'd have they put these Canon icebreakers in when they took all coal fires out or wood fires out. They put these gas fires in, and one of them was this 3-pot front to it, metal grill all over the front.
Baby.
In fact, we might have even had more before you were born. Actually, we had one where we were in one of our little houses, and this fire was just it was amazing. And it meant that when the little porcelain pots in it warm up, they get like a little pinging noise.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I used to fall asleep in this. Finish work, so it'd be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You finish work and you got home, and it's like going. I've been up since like 5.
Yeah.
And know the lights up close to it.
Yeah,
it's the light of the gas. And that's what we can do now.
Oh, let's do it.
Get a little fire on in Cove. Everyone get cosy, because this is Kraken Cove, the podcast that shines a beacon on the bazaar. And I'm Matt.
I'm a fucking Benny.
Yeah. And we're tired, boys. We've been busy, boys.
Especially you. Honestly, you look like someone who's pissed in your eyeballs.
It's still, but we've always got time for a little bit of Cove.
Well done, Skip.
Yeah,
we've
got to do a bit of Cove, you know, because it's cosy, it's therapeutic for all concerned.
Yes.
You know, so it's like we've been chatting with a few people, a few of the Cove regulars have been giving us a little bit of information.
Yes.
Here and there.
Yeah.
So we've got a few little things in the back burner coming up, which are going to be nice.
Ooh, sweet.
And so they should be a little bit interesting. Again, I'm still working on a special. I won't be shy about an airship special.
Yeah, you have mentioned this, yeah.
But there's so much news coming out at the moment, I don't want to do it just yet. There's some very important, very interesting news on the airship front coming out. So what I want to do is see how this new news sort of plays out, and then it can be formed like a proper narrative of what's going on with the new generation of aircraft.
Because I don't know nothing, you know. I mean, you were a bit maybe 20 years ago, something ridiculous, but I didn't know not for ages.
Well, you know, this is something I'm really following, because again, as I said about predictions for things. Yeah. My prediction for things for the airship is its time is about to come. Yeah. The only thing is, what I can't figure is like, you know, like, we're all still sailing around in ships, right? Even though Titanic sank, we're still sailing around in ships, right? Even though like loads and loads of planes have crashed and disappeared over the fucking Indian Ocean and stuff, we're still flying around in planes. But the Hindenburg crashes, and everyone goes, we're not going up with them dangerous bastards
It's weird,
anymore.
isn't it? Yeah, when you look at it, it's really odd. Like, one event has just spooked everybody.
And the other argument people keep saying is, well, it's full of hydrogen, it's flammable, you know? What's in the aircraft wings?
Yeah.
It's fucking full of aviation fuel.
No more flammable than that.
And it's splashy.
Splashy jet fuel.
Fire.
Even the fucking air that comes off it, you can strike a match and explode. You know what I mean? That is some flammable shit.
I saw an amazing video the other day from either the 70s or 80s, and it was a Formula 1 crash.
Wow.
And what had happened is they'd come into the... it wasn't like a proper crash. The vehicle would come flying into sort of like the pits.
Yeah.
All the pit crew would come out and fuel it up, and they had a different method of fueling back then.
Yeah.
It didn't. It's really wild out there.
Yeah.
And this fuel that you use is almost pure alcohol. It's just pure, like ethanol or something like that, right? Anyway, it caught a spike and set fire. The whole lot had gone up, right?
Wow.
It's an invisible fire.
Oh, shit.
So there's no yellow flames, there's no smoke.
Oh, my God.
It's so pure as this fuel that so everyone's running around on fire, but you can't see the fire.
No.
So the guys with the extinguishers were chasing around after people to look like they're dancing. But they're not, they're on fire.
And you don't know where to shoot the foam.
They don't know where to shoot the foam. They don't know what to do with it. They're just trying to sort of put people out. And the car's on fire. You can't see a thing.
Jesus.
It's like, it looks like a weird, scary pantomime.
You
know, of people pretending to be on fire. And it's like, so that's the thing. So this is the thing with fuels, you know what I mean? A bit of hydrogen isn't all that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So, I'll look forward to that when I ask you.
So we'll aim for that kind of thing, you know. And as far as like other news is concerned, we're just being busy boys, aren't we? You know, we've been busy boys, doing bits and bats, having a bit of fun, but here we are at the Cove. So that's the thing that's going to be nice.
I think we shall fucking cast our kid.
I'm going to start and cast! First ship out the harbour today. We need a new ship out the harbour because the thing is, all the other ships on the ocean seem to have been sunk.
They're all smashed up. They're all planks.
That's it. So a little story ship will do just right instead.
A story ship.
Yeah. This is from the People, which I've not heard anything from the People for years. It's a bit of a retro newspaper, isn't it?
I don't think I even fucking know it. People.
Our Nana. She used to get the People. One of these things. So we're talking sort of like, I don't know if it's even a proper paper anymore. It's just online. I don't know the way it works now, right? But this is a sad story about a woman who's lost her fight with breast cancer, right? And she's Sharon Tafts from Malden, right? And she wanted a bit of a different kind of funeral, that sort of thing. Right? So she's it was held in March the 16th, right? And it had been delayed by a 5-week church closure. So there was a bit of a sort of delay on the old thing. So what I think this helped quite a way because it wasn't so raw in people's minds. You know, God, she's just died, or all, you know. And so what she said, she got a friend, right, to come dressed as the Grim Reaper.
Oh God, he returns.
Right, the Grim Reaper returns.
Whoa.
So at her funeral in the church,
oh my God,
she had the fucking Grim Reaper wandering around.
What? As in a joke?
Right, she did it as a pre-planned joke, so other people didn't know it was going to happen.
Oh no, that's just like, you'd attack them, wouldn't you? You think,
Now, the issue I've got with this particular Grim Reaper, right, is, describe the Grim Reaper. Right?
Yeah, black kind of hood, cloaky monk thing. You know, a bit of a string belt, big scythe, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Check that out.
Oh shit! It's like Uncle Fester.
Terrifying.
He's got like a tattooed brain thing on his head, big dark eyes. Oh God, that is just ridiculous.
Just the Grim Reaper, it is fucking terrifying. Now, can you imagine kids in
why would you think that were funny though? What is the?
Well, she found it funny, but she's not there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and if I were going to do it, it'd just be a big black hood.
Yeah.
You do not want somebody who looks literally like death.
Yeah, with the brain exposed and...
Yeah.
Oh.
Strange.
It really is strange. Even him, before going in, you're thinking, should I do this? Is he thinking it's funny as well? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm wondering whether it's a friend... I didn't really work it out whether it's a friend dressed as the Grim Reaper, or they've hired one, rent-a-reaper kind of thing, you know? Because to him, it's a gig.
Yeah.
You know? And if you're a rent-a-reaper, right... You must see all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
I reckon it's like being the anti-Santa, you know, because as we mentioned quite a few times before, I thought about taking a job being a Santa Claus for a while. I think it'd be funny as fuck. You know, David Sedaris did it, where he, again mentioned, where he wrote loads of stories about when he was one of these big sort of high-rise toy stores in America, and he was an elf for a season, right? And David Sedaris is a genius.
Yeah.
And his writings, this droll homosexual guy talking about when he was an elf. And you're like...
So I don't think I could cope with it. I bet it's awful.
You know, but being a rent-a-reaper, that's your job. What will you see? What will you do?
Has anybody got written proof that she wanted this, though?
Yes, that was it all written down. Yeah, you want to
I know.
Do you know what our lass is like? He's a little bit of a jit. You know,
he just turned rocks up.
Yeah. Jeez. Died of breast cancer. Off she goes.
But what priest and that? It's just very odd.
There's no written record of what the priest has said to this event. And they must have warned the priest.
Yeah.
Because if he's there doing this little solemn sermon and all this sort of thing, and then that fucking walks
That is so bizarre. I don't like that. It don't make sense at all, does it?
Oh, it's
really
not funny, is it?
It ain't funny.
Yeah.
It's really grim and weird.
I've been giving a bit of thought recently about sort of like, not death, but death.
Yeah. Don't sugarcoat it, Arkin.
Yeah, but do you know what I find sad about it? I think the worst thing in the world is if you died. Is having, you know when they say, "Oh, and he died with everybody round bedside and all that sort of stuff." I'd hate that.
I would. Yeah. It's the worst bit is your body afterwards. It's like, don't like that idea. I just want a grenade or something. You know what I mean?
Well, it's just you know, you got a lot on that day. You know what I mean? You got a lot on your plate that day. Yeah. There's a lot going off. It's a big day. You know, you're finally going to either meet your maker or oblivion, right? You don't know how it's going to roll, you know, and everyone's around the fucking bed weeping, carrying on, passing sweets around.
Have you ever heard of Roald Dahl's dying when he died?
No.
Yeah, so the great Roald Dahl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
wrote stories, Willy Wonka and all that sort of
the
stuff,
famous Roald Dahl, and he's got the family around him. And he says, you know, I'm not frightened. It's just that I will miss you all so much. And then he just slowly starts passing away. And the nurse kindly injects him with morphine to ease his passing. And his actual last words were, "Ah, fuck!"
Oh, that's funny. He's obviously planned that out as well.
I don't know. I think he was just enjoying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What I mean is he planned out.
Yeah.
You know, final words. I want something dignified.
Yeah. The words. I'm known for my words.
The last word. We have to do like a last word special.
I bet that's fascinating.
That, you know,
yeah,
there's loads. You know, I know there's really famous people who said some mad shit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
or doing mad shit when they die. You know what I mean? That is just insane.
You know, I can't remember. It was the band Alice Donut. I think there's one of their songs. It says like, "The rare want to die is an act of pure stupidity," or something.
Nice.
And I kind of like the idea of that. I don't want to hurt. I don't want anything to hurt. But at the same time, I don't want to do anything. I don't want like the bang on.
Yeah, that is bad. Yeah.
I kind of want the idea of slipping away, but just sort of being able to kind of know the sensation, right?
I've got to say, I like the old bit, you know, thinking, right, I'm going, I'm losing it, and then thinking that journey starts. An accident must be terrible.
I mean, when people say, I don't want to die in hospital, I want to die in my own bed at home, the idea of a right crisp, clean hospital, really nice sheets, but actually nobody in there.
Yeah.
I say, oh, thank God, everyone's fucking gone.
Yeah.
And then you can just go.
Dying
in your sleep's a bit shit as well.
Yeah, you don't know it's coming. Yeah,
you know, you want to know it's coming because, like you say, there is something in the afterlife. You want to, and people talk about like dying, the sensations they get and everything like that. It sounds quite exciting.
It does, doesn't it? You start seeing a tunnel and you're like, here we fucking go.
Yeah, but if you see somebody on the other end, an absolute fucking leech on the other end, hiya, Benny, alright. Oh, not you cunt.
That knobhead dressed up as Grim Reaper.
Yeah,
you're like,
giving you a curly finger.
Oh, I can see your brain, mate. This is shit. I want to go back.
Yeah, I've had enough. I want all my family around me being like, nice.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck that up again.
Joy and love and peace be all here in this place. By your leave we will sing concerning our King.
subject to Roald Dahl rolls quite nicely on. So this is from Adam Robertson for The National. So this is like a little online thing that's going on. Yeah. Now, did you see Glasgow's Willy Wonka experience?
Yeah, that was bad.
Fucking hell,
really weird.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Now, for those who don't know, it was this Willy Wonka experience had massive promises.
Yeah.
£25 a ticket, I think it was, something like that, right? You know, so you got like a family of 4, which is quite often. That's £100.
Yeah.
100 knickers straight down the pan there, right? And you're going into a warehouse somewhere, and they've just put up a load of little barriers and signs and rainbows and a chocolate fountain and emptiness. A few poor student actors all dressed up in fucking
didn't know what the hell they were doing.
No, that's it. But a few of them have kind of gone a bit viral off the back of it.
Yeah,
They've found fame. It was so bad. Some of the actors and actresses on it have found fame. So the lassie was the only Oompa Loompa.
Oh, all right.
She's got famous. And there was a lass, I don't know her name, she was called The Silence or something.
Oh shit! Is that the monster thing that we're creeping about?
Yeah,
that was awful.
She's totally gone viral because I've not seen the film. But is that in the film?
No, they just fucking totally forced it in there. And it was one of them like morph suits, wasn't it? You're really
black
scared.
Morph suit, with a really reptilian kind of look to it. You know,
hiding behind all shit cardboard cutouts and stuff.
So you think, what the fuck were you thinking? But then the organiser of this, Billy Cool.
Oh, right. It's been tracked down who did it.
Oh, yeah, right. So there's this company called The House of Illuminati does this stuff, right? And he says he was met with anger from frustrated parents after the event at the Box Hub in Whiteinch last month. So it's not like it's a little bit further. Yeah, that's it. So the tickets actually cost £35 a piece, right? He recognised. He said there was going to be a paradise of sweet treats. Paradise of sweet treats, right? Get that right. And there was fuck all there.
Wow.
Now he's gone to Channel 5 about it. They've interviewed him and they've done a documentary on him, you know. And he says he's absolutely denying that he's a scam artist, right? He was devastated at how the event turned out. Now, he's devastated how the event turned out. He fucking planned it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, you plan a party and it's shit. It's on you, that.
Yeah. He's that devastated with his mattress filled with cash.
Yeah, well, exactly. This is it. He says, my life has been turned upside down. My life is ruined. He says, it's not nice feeling to be under the microscope. I was getting hundreds and hundreds calling me the most awful names, saying I'm a villain, I'm a horrific dad, I'm better off dead, I should kill myself, right? And then he says, I was devastated. I was sick to the pit of my tummy.
Oh, he used the word tummy.
He used the word tummy.
Smash his tummy in. What the hell? Out to the pit of my tummy.
My poor little tummy.
Oh, I feel for this kid now.
You know what I mean? And you just sort of think, you fucking prick, right? And he says, he says, because of everything that happened to me, it ran into my personal life. I've lost my friends and my love of my life. Oh, and the love of my life. So his partner's left him.
Good.
I was made out the face of all evil when genuinely that is not really the case. Now, he's not really come out with anyone to say how it went wrong, what went wrong. But there's two parts to this. First of all, if you see something that's going on at the moment and you decide to make a quote-unquote experience about it, it's gonna fail.
Yeah.
It's gonna fail.
Or take millions to create, you know what I mean?
That's it. Those films cost millions and even billions now to make a fucking amazing film. You are not gonna be able to recreate that.
You know it right from the beginning of it. I'll hire a warehouse bit. You know it straight away. You haven't got the millions to invest in it, so you know it's a film.
His intention, whether he's admitting it or not, was to make a fucking ton of money from a shit event.
It's quite clever though, because I thought, how has he actually got the name of it? Is that legal to just kind of jump on something that's so trademarked?
I don't know. I don't know whether whether there's something about calling it a Willy Wonka experience.
Yeah.
He's making
a loophole type
there's a loophole of that kind of thing, because making something to say this is the official Willy Wonka thing.
I want to fucking do it now. what bandwagon can we get on here? You know what I mean?
Well, what venue would you choose to do it? Your cellar?
No, I'd use like a place, like a fucking You know, like a McDonald's or something, but better. You know, you're like he's there already. You just meet there.
Well, like Wimpy.
Yeah,
like you do like a Wimpy party.
Hire it as a party. Yeah, you get the thing, and then
rebadge it all for yourself.
That's it. And then just turn it into.
What best way of doing it is doing it in a Wimpy and put the Wimpy experience.
Yeah.
Do it like that.
Just double up, man. You just double it straight up.
Maybe that's what that new business model is. Just going to actual Pizza Huts, Wimpy, Five Guys.
Experience. So order the party area. Yeah, double up.
If you did Five Guys, it'd be all right already because all you have to do is make it freezing cold inside, right?
It is really cold in there.
Cold inside. With loads of fans going for some reason, blasting out. And then, but people there, they used to spend an absolute fortune and getting very little for your money.
I've only been once, weren't we? I stopped the place, you know what I mean? And literally everybody stopped in that place because I came in and like, mate, I ain't been to one of these before. I'm a bit, you know, what do you do? It seems like it's different, you know what I mean? And he gives us the menu and says, like, you create your own burger, blah, blah, blah. Oh, sound, you know what I mean? The kids were on board with it, and he says, "Oh yeah, and over there's the drinks machine." I'm like, "Oh, sound, you know, what for you guys? Because we've got 1,000 different flavours." Well, you know, proper shout out. What? A fucking 1,000 different flavours? You know, like proper, like you're taking piss. What you on about? You know what I mean?
That's a Willy Wonka experience right there.
And then I just literally over there, I didn't even know I moved my feet or at the machine. I'm like, what? 1,000? How's it do that? You know what I mean? I'm pressing on buttons. Like, what the fuck's going on? It was like
cherry and mango flying all over
it. Mate, it was just the most ridiculous. We were testing them flavours. You know what I mean? We stayed in ages because it's like bottomless, isn't it? You know what I mean? We were
like the only person who actually came out sort of like with them running a loss.
Came out one bit, I actually were like alchemy, I made pure gold. You know what I mean? Like, what? Look at that! 1,001, mate!
It's flowing upwards and everything, you know, like every option's available.
It was too much, it was. The Dr. Peppers, it was just insane, really insane.
Is madness.
That's good though, I like that. Yeah, the Five Guys experience.
But the thing is there, right, I went in like, you know, 4 of us, you know, it's alright, somebody's birthday, we're all going to go up pictures, you know what I mean? So I go in there and we all got burgers and everything like that, and it's like the bill, 70 quid.
Shit!
70 quid it came to with Five Guys, and all you're getting is like burger, chips and a milkshake each sort of thing, right? And they're going, oh yeah, but you can have as many peanuts as you want. Shove your peanuts up your ass.
I didn't know. I saw the peanuts. I thought, what the fuck's that big tub of peanuts? Monkey nuts,
aren't they? A load of monkey nuts, right? And you can have as many as you want. Oh, great. What, for 70 quid? I want noshing off for that and all.
1,000 times.
What I want is, see those monkey nuts? Get the fucking monkey out whose nuts they are, right? And get that monkey to come over here and suck us off.
For
70 quid, I want more than a fucking burger and some nuts.
Monkey nuts. Get on them, monkey. Get on them nuts.
But then I go over at wait at fucking View, don't I? 4 people into the cinema with luxury seats and all that kind of shit. Then all sweet stall.
Not pick and mix.
Pick and mix.
No, never do the pick and mix.
How naive am I? So I fell into pick and mix trap and they're going, well, you know, just get what you want. You know, I mean, don't take this, you just had a burger, you know.
You might as well go to Jeweller's. How about you want? It's Samuel's. Come on, you want, kids. There's your tubs.
You fill that with jewels.
Fucking
another 70 quid, wasn't it?
Oh, no way.
For tickets and hot pot.
140.
And nobody could eat everything. Because you get a right little bag of pick and mix, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you get popcorn. Popcorn? You could move into that fucking box.
Jesus.
It's an house.
She did both pick and mix and popcorn.
I did a lot.
That's insane.
I got bent over and reamed. I got reamed and I came out like a ghost.
Yeah. What film did you watch?
I can't remember.
You fell asleep.
I was sat there just all like looking. I was looking at my phone up, but they said, turn your phone off now. I've got to look at my bank balance.
Yeah, I've got to do some work.
This is the real horror. I'm just spending fucking Five Guys and
bad.
View.
Outside is so expensive.
Isn't it?
Really expensive.
And I'm done with it. 140 quid for a burger and it's going to the pictures.
Oh, mate, no, that is not right.
But do you know the great choice going on your own?
Yeah, we haven't seen it. Late Night with Devil, it's out.
Oh, it's out. We have to go see it.
I know, but it might be stopped already. I don't know if it's still out.
Well, we'll have to try. We've got to try and view it. Maybe next week. We've got to try and get there. We've got to
I'll look into it. I'm fucking. It's time in it and the cash.
So there you go. So the experience. Keep an eye out now at your local retailers and stuff. So we might be having a B&Q experience.
Yeah. Get in touch. Any kids' parties you got? I've experienced up.
Yeah, that's it. Next experience.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty good, you know. Anything like that, we're going to me and Benny going in the experience game.
I'll give you a fucking experience.
I got one at fucking Five Guys. Your view on scientists, Arkid?
Bit overrated.
These fucking so-called experts.
Yeah, it's one of them with scientists. Like, if you go back 50 years, that scientist's wrong. But now, today, that sounds like I'm right. I'm like, wait 50 years, I bet you're not right anymore.
Yeah, that's actually quite a good point now.
Isn't it? Yeah. They're a bit like clergymen to me, I think, scientists. You know
really?
What I mean? Yeah. Not on the PD side, which they probably are, you know what I mean? But more like spouting shite. Job a lot of them.
Put them all in a boat and get them out to sea.
Exactly. We'd be better off without them.
Yeah. Well, to a certain extent, you might be right. Because this is a story from Kumar's Afifi Sabet, right?
Wow.
For livescience.com. And I found this sort of like a bit of an interesting story. So these scientists, right, had configured a small drone, right, with AI.
All right.
So built AI into a drone. Now,
it seems safe.
Yeah. Well, drones now, they're really sort of, you know, everything's drones. At the moment, you know what I mean? It's like, but what you want is this drone. Then he built himself in hours. In hours he built this thing, right, with this AI. To recognise somebody's facial recognition, he had facial recognition software on it, right?
Yeah.
So then it could chase an individual person.
Jesus.
So you could go after them and sort of say, like, for example, in crowds, you know, like if you've got like somebody's escaping the police.
Yeah.
So rather than like fucking high-speed chases for cars or anything like that, fucking drone and whiz after him, right?
Oh God.
And he basically built it just as a game.
Right,
But then I think what he wanted was some sort of like it was almost like a toy. Like you could use it sometimes even in a toy thing where you have a drone chase you and then like almost like drone tig. Right. And then he had this really great idea about putting a bomb on it.
Oh man, I think I've heard of these ones. Is it like the swarm ones where you can just go into a city, recognise certain individual and just
blow them up?
Yeah, it's just like and all it is a small little bomb, isn't it? Yeah. But it just goes straight for your forehead, doesn't it?
It's just a little bomb with explosives, crashes into you, and that's how it detonates.
Shit.
I mean, fucking hellfire. And that's
with
scientists,
AI, you know what I mean? So self-thinking thing.
This is it.
With a little bomb.
Yeah, and apparently they said that he says this literally just took a few hours to build and made me realise how scary it is. This entrepreneur and engineer says, right, you could easily strap a small amount of explosives on these and let hundreds of them fly around.
Yeah.
He says, we checked for bombs and guns, but there are no anti-drone systems for big events on public spaces yet.
Yeah.
So these things, basically, you could check for everything be fine, you know what I mean? And all you'd be at, like, a big open air, sort of like a venue, like I don't know, sports event or something. And these things just fly over the top into there and just start fucking
They did it last week. There was something about there were chatter and maybe a bit of threats about a couple of football matches. And football matches, they said, we're going ahead, it's going to be okay, you know what I mean, but we're closing the roof. And I thought that were a big giveaway,
really?
You know, of the stadium.
I didn't see that. Well spotted.
Yeah, no, they said they'd close the roof for it. Because it is, and that bit with Iran you know.
A very good point.
You know what I mean? They sent they've sent the drones. They're going to be a couple of hours to get there. They were like, ugh.
I know, you can imagine it was like something from like an anime movie.
It is,
this sort of swarm of drones buzzing along, flying along, on the way.
And every fucker got involved shooting them down. RAF French, obviously. I think they did it as a very soft target because they had to retaliate, but they didn't want to go too far, didn't Iranians?
Everything now is
it's fucked. That's what it is, Archie.
Come on, need scientists. They'll sort this.
Let them figure it out.
Yeah, them cuts and priests. But the weird thing is, it's like what you said before about like priests causing all the aggro. In a weird way, because a lot of this, although it's political, it's also religious.
Yes, yeah.
You know, this is the issue we've got when you mix religion and state.
Yeah, and science.
So religion, state, and science, you get this big mess. You know what I mean? You just need to be let's keep everything just off the religious books.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Iran, it's run by religious. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say fanatics.
It's fucking crazy.
We
mentioned it before, though. There's such a cool race. You know what I mean? They've got such cool history, and then a load of weird fanatics in charge of it.
And this is what I will repeat with Iran. We have mentioned before. Somebody said that when they were walking like the whole world kind of thing, the most friendly place they ever went to was Iran.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
they said you don't need to carry food, you don't need to carry anything with you because people on the street would be saying, "Oh, how are you doing? You're all right. Are you okay for somewhere to stay tonight?"
Wow.
And they're just sort of saying, "Well, actually, oh no. If you've just come into my house,
Jesus.
I'll feed you. We've got a bit of music on. We've got family around, and you can have a spare room."
Wow.
And they're just like that, just as naturally.
It's supposed to be all that, though, isn't it? We were all run by fanatics. That's what the world is at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and our fanaticism really is sort of like capitalism. You know, it's all about making money or losing money and being frightened of the assets that you have.
Yeah.
You know, and it was weird because I was sat in my house. I was sat in the lighthouse.
Oh yes, I saw you there yesterday. I remember. I was through the window.
And I was watching some on TV about these super fucking luxury hotels places. You know.
Yeah.
And then the people who were in it, none of them were smiling.
Oh, God.
Nobody looked happy because they were used to it.
Yeah.
They're used to the luxury. They had people coming in, changing the towels, sorting stuff out, you're massaging them, feeding them fucking the most bizarre food in the world.
Yeah.
And they're just eating it like as a matter of course. And I was saying, I said, it's a shame this because the people with the money don't appreciate what they've got.
Yeah.
But then I sort of flipped it a bit. I thought, well, look at me. I've got, we're in a nice space. I'm warm.
Yeah.
There's a nice big TV. I've got a full belly.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate what I've got.
Yeah.
And is there anyone out there who does?
But I think that's outside is very expensive, like we touched on. But I like going outside to have a bit of a shit time sometimes, just to go home because I proper appreciate it. Then you know what I mean. We did it at weekend. You know what I mean. I'm not saying names, but kids wanted to go out, little lads into trains. I thought, oh fuck, we've done Leeds, we've done that. I don't like Bradford, not going there. I thought, Hebden Bridge. I can't remember ever being to Hebden Bridge. You know what I mean? And I thought, we've slagged it off before, haven't we? Quite a number of times. I thought, let's go.
The home of ladies in comfortable shoes.
Exactly, it was. You know what I mean? So I got paid because it was National Day anyway. I thought if we're on trains, we can pick horses with kids and that. Because it was National. I lost it. I lost a tenner, but fuck it. And we went to Hebden Bridge, and it was packed on train. I mean, last we sat down, you know what I mean, she got her comfy, and just me and lad, squeezed in. He were having a terrible time. He fucking hated it, and he loves trains, you know what I mean. But it was just so packed, and we got off the train, and we're like, that feeling when you get off, you've been tense for all that long. You think, this has gone on for 40 minutes. I thought it was 20-minute train ride. They're all sweaty. People like it were horrible. And then you got a train. Oh, it felt so fucking good. It was really good. Get off. Then I had a look round and, lovely little old station, a bit kind of toilety, when we went through little tunnels and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Toilety.
That feel.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
And then we got Hebden Bridge and, like this lovely park, and then someone had, there must have been like embrace graffiti or something like that for the youngs, I mean, there's fucking graffiti everywhere, and I thought, this is a bit toilety. And we went in that, and really beautiful buildings. Yeah. But, people were all a bit, not nonsense. I don't know.
It's a big alternative community.
Yeah, they were quirky for quirky's sake, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of crusty jugglers.
You were like that. And I thought, all right, you live here, you're embracing that kind of toilety, crusty kind of environment. They had a little bit of a market on going, some street food, and we thought beeline for it. 'Cause we went there to get something to eat, you know what I mean? We went to a beeline for it. And we thought, oh, no, I don't know what to eat at the Indian shop. I'm not going to have a plastic tub. I ain't got a spoon. You know what I mean? I thought, I can't really eat out there. And then looked at pizza thing, and I'm like, no, I don't fancy that. Jack and potatoes, kid, no, I'm not really feeling it. Let's go find a cafe.
Yeah.
There's shitloads of cafes. And they're all, you know, like looking through windows and that. I thought, we don't really fit in there, you know?
Don't like mung beans, mate.
Exactly. We're all, and we were like, spent about an hour and a half there. I'm like, what do you reckon, kids? We just go home. It's nice there. They're like, yeah, let's go home, Dan. I said, cause we hadn't spent out here, you know what I mean? And it would have been a fortune. Let's go to local Spasda, and you can get out you want, get a load of sweets, pop out you want, and we'll go watch horses. You know what I mean?
You conjured this from the start. Let's go somewhere shit so I can watch the GGs.
Well, basically, we got back, we had a big spread out, we watched the GGs, and we were happy as Larry back home. It was proper nice.
It's not like home.
Oh, home's lovely.
Yeah.
Proper lovely.
Right,
Don't go on that silly journey, you know what I mean? Fuck that.
But
Get pipe weed.
It's like that Will Self-Store book that he mentioned before that he wanted to write, which was, he says it's like Jaws but without the shark.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So maybe that's what we need. We need the Hobbit, but without the journey.
Just getting smashed on pipeweed and drinking. Yeah.
Every day, like a soap opera about hobbits.
Yeah.
And it's just the little niggles and arguments.
That's it,
people coming on.
Oh, my pumpkin's been trod on. Who's done it? You know what I mean? Like a real big commotion about trod on pumpkin.
It was a Proudfoot that did it.
Yeah.
So you see, you don't have any to bother. You don't have big wizards rocking up.
Exactly.
No fucking dragons.
Right safe.
Yeah,
right nice and
cozy.
cosy.
There's no drones in that, is there?
They're in the little cakes and stuff, isn't
because if you, in all honesty, people talk about drones like they're amazing, right? You name one good thing that drones have done.
Fuck all. I don't even like that shopping thing, you know, that brings you shopping and that. I don't even
that's
like
stupid.
that. I don't like that. Scary.
Scrap that.
Yeah.
Right. If you're out and about places now, you know, you're going for a nice little fucking walk somewhere,
Yeah.
Some there with his fucking drone up in sky.
Is there such thing as peeper drones? Is that a thing now? Because I thought it must be a thing now.
Well, people have been doing it, but it's illegal to...
It's illegal.
I don't know what the legality of that. I know it's illegal for me to hover a drone over your land.
Right, yeah.
So if I've got a drone up in my garden, sort of up to a certain level, that can see into yours, I don't know what the legality of that is, but people are doing that.
Yeah, it must be out there. The perverts will be like all over that.
Well, it's the geeky dickhead who's gone out and bought a drone.
Yeah, they're all of it wrong anyway.
Anyone who thinks, what I want is a drone. I just think, what do you want it for? It's a toy, you
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep saying
C-bombs all over. I'll be editing it, Arky.
Yeah, but this is the thing, it's a toy.
Yeah.
It's a toy. Grow up.
Yeah, it is.
Grow up. All you people fanning around with drones, grow up, because what are you doing it for? Because it's good. Yeah, whatever, do something productive. Do something.
Some aerial shots aren't bad, I'll give them that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some aerial shots you think, oh shit, I've never seen that perspective before, and that's quite good, but that's it.
There's one thing I saw, phone footage, and it was quite exciting, of drone racing in forests, and it were like speeder bikes from Endor.
Yeah, that looks good, the view of it.
And that looks pretty good. And I did notice the bike racing that's been on the last couple of days, this called the Spring Classics. It's like Tour of Flanders and Paris-Roubaix. It's this cobbled classic race.
Yeah, you make it sound so cosy. They told me about it before, and I love it.
Well, the joy of that is, the difficulty is because it's on cobbles, it's muddy, people climb on it. It's a brutal race, but it's incredible, very glorious. But they can't get the footage very easily. They've got to all be on motorbikes.
Yeah.
They've been using drones for it.
So here we go.
So they're whizzing on about 40 mile an hour with these bike races. And it is exciting, it's thrilling. So that side of things has been really good. As a visual sort of viewing experience, it's really good. But I see them in like in hands as used as a tool to film things. But if it's just some guy with a drone in his garden fucking around,
trying to assassinate your brain with shit, you know what I mean?
and taking it too far. Assassinate it. And also this idea of somebody crashing a drone into you that's got a bomb on it. No.
Yeah, but that's the future, our kid.
Do we have to embrace it?
I don't know about that, but it's going to happen, isn't it? We'll all have tennis rackets. That's what I say. We're like protective laser tennis rackets.
Those little zappers, those bug zapper ones.
We'll be all tooled up with them.
But there might be hyper-powered ones then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe this is the actual drone wars that we're in.
Drone wars?
Drone wars. So there'll be drones coming at us. We'll have these massive superpower bug zappers.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
That's what I'm doing.
What?
Staying in fucking doors. I'm staying at home. Fuck them all.
Yeah. With GG's and a load of sweets.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I need.
That's very wise, actually. We're staying outside our kid.
All right.
Yeah,
be nice when we get back, though.
Oh, it's all right, because we're off to Doncaster.
Oh, God.
Fucking Donny's bleak.
It is really bleak.
Yeah,
They're like, did they just spring up or something? It were like all made out of the same concrete or something.
Yeah, it's weird, it's Doncaster. I did a market at Doncaster a couple of years back. And I felt like a Superman.
Yeah?
Because I didn't have a limp. Because I could walk on my own 2 feet.
Oh.
And everybody out were on mobility scooters or limping around.
Yeah. I always think of places like that, I think, God, has everybody got injured in sporting affairs? Because everybody's got tracksuits on and they're all limping. It's like, is this a town of ex-athletes?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's like the Olympic Village. People will call it that, Doncaster, the Olympic Village.
Fucking, even accent's horrible though, isn't it? You just think, God.
It just, that was the one where I was a bit naive when I went there, and I set everything up, and I didn't have weights on gazebo that I needed, and I didn't have, I didn't have everything set up, and a massive gust of wind blew everything away.
Oh no!
It broke my gazebo and smashed loads of my pictures.
Oh no!
And to add insult to injury, then this guy, there'd been this sort of a woman in me, about 50-ish, but she was right glam, glam woman, you know what I mean? And she'd seen a load of the art that she liked. And she'd gone away again, and her husband came back, her about 60.
Yeah.
And he's like a big guy, you know what I mean? And he goes, and everything laid around broken, and I'm sorting everything out, and I'm in a real low point. He says, the lady wife's seen a few pictures she likes. Right, he goes, well, she likes, right, let me see. She said, that one, that one, that one, and that one. I'm thinking, fucking hell, say it once.
Here we go.
And he goes, I'll give you so-and-so for them. Right, and it was like, it really cut me down for nothing. You know, like about 5 pictures for about 80 quid or something. And I was so low, and I made no money, and things had broken, and I just sold him them.
So you've seen you on your hands and knees picking all these shit, like, I'm just going to slide in the back of you. When you're all down,
that's it.
That's when I come along.
Yeah, I just felt him reaching out front, undoing my belt. I was scrabbling on all fours. Hold sperm there, young man. Just bite down on
this. Swooping round you like some vultures.
Yeah, I'm just going to thumb this in here. And that were it. So anyway, that's where we're going. We're
the Olympic Village, yes.
To Doncaster, the Olympic Village, right? And they've got a bit of a problem. Derek's causing fucking bother.
I bet there's quite a lot of Dereks there.
I bet there is as well, but not like Derek the Jackdaw.
Derek the Jackdaw?
Yeah, you can say
I can't say
And Derek the Jackdaw's been described as pure evil.
Oh, I'm liking the sound of Derek.
I'm liking the sound of Derek as well.
What's he been up to?
So it's saying a cheeky black bird that loves food is terrorising a South Yorkshire community. The young Jackdaw, which has even achieved fame and cult hero status, has been locally named Derek, and is instantly recognisable within the Rossington community near Doncaster. He's even got his own Facebook group that's been on go since 2019.
Ooh,
right? So Derek's been on go for years, right? Yeah. So one of the local mums has been saying, it says, Derek attacked her and her children and has left the entire family petrified. It comes to something, she says, when kids can't even go out into their own garden without being petrified because of that bloody bird Derek dive bombing them. So she says, but then she said, now get this, it keeps dive bombing and attacking them. So whoever owns the horrible thing...
What?
Yeah, she goes, if you want to try to domesticate a bird like that, then keep it at home because it hurts my kids. They will be held to pay, and I don't care who that offends. The thing is a menace, attacking kids in school playgrounds, on the street, in their own gardens. If it was any other animal, it would have been put to sleep following the first attack on a child, she says.
What a dope.
Now, but think about this. Why does she assume it's under the power of some evil influence?
She's thick as shit. Thick as treacle.
Don't talk about our Olympians like that.
Show some respect.
She won a medal.
God, yeah. Stupidity.
Yeah.
But, I think it's just because she's thick why she's thinking that.
That's
Unless there's something more.
But, well, I don't think there is. I've looked into the story of Derek, right?
Yeah.
You know, because it said one of the things that it was attacking a young boy a few weeks ago opposite the swimming bath, and she said she had to stop a car in the middle of the road to help him. That thing is pure evil.
Wow, attacking
right?
Wow.
But there's some defenders of Derek.
Yeah.
Chief among them are parents who say Derek has an amazing relationship with the local children, saying it has, who often feed him snacks and other things. One mum said, he landed on my son a few years ago when he was walking to the bus stop. I think he just wanted a piggyback.
Oh,
So he just landed on a little kid.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Another mum said, my daughter's told me a few times that Derek has caused all the kids to go inside at playtime, but she said most of the kids love him. Somebody else says, poor Derek, I know the bird. Please leave it alone. It means no harm.
Oh, poor Derek.
That's it. They said, Derek was a regular in our garden. My young son hates him, and he, as he scratched his face, right? But my daughter loves him. During lockdown, he was sat on her arm for well over an hour.
Ooh.
So I think some people
It's
love
bad,
Derek,
isn't it?
you know. But what would you do? What's your
Snacks. Give Derek some snacks. If it's like carrying on, I'll lamp him.
Give him a right good.
Exactly. Clip him.
Stroke him under the beak with a left hander.
He's all laid tongue out and that.
Yeah, that's it.
Have they got tongues?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
How old do birds last?
Well, corvids, which are the crow family, which is of what the jackdaw is in, they can be very long-lived. Ravens especially can last sort of 20, 30 years.
Can they?
Yeah, that's it. Birds, I mean, if you talk about long-lived birds, it's one of the most long-lived animals. I believe only fairly recently Churchill's parrot died.
Shit!
Yeah, parrots can live like 100-odd years.
Wow!
Yeah, the mental of parrots.
They are. They're really like spooky, aren't they? They're a bit frightening, the parrots.
But I think because nature's so tough, it's not an easy fucking gig being out in wild all the time, you know what I mean? They do sort of, they do die fairly quickly. In captivity they last longer. Albatross, again, one of the most long-lived birds, they can last sort of like, again, sort of like 70, 80, 90 years.
God.
And but the thing is, they can keep breeding all that time, so there can be like a 60-year-old albatross still laying eggs and having kids.
Wow!
But the mate for life as well, so they go.
Oh, that's cute.
But they don't travel around together.
Yeah.
Wandering lonely albatross will sort of soar the seas and never actually land ever for months and months and months. They'll just glide around and catch fish.
They are really magical. I like. There's a couple of bits with literature in that. I like that one. That dude who's got one around his
an albatross around the neck.
Yeah, it's cool.
And Tale of the Ancient Mariner. And but what they do is they'll meet up at the same breeding grounds year in, year out, meet each other, do special little dances and everything. Then they'll have an egg and bring the baby up, and off it goes. So the albatross is an amazing thing. You know, but that's a long-lived bird. But the corvid, the crows and stuff, a lot of them can be taught to speak.
Yes, yeah.
You know, and the unusual thing about jackdaws of all the crows, got a bright blue eye.
Oh.
It's got blue eyes.
Right.
So it looks a bit spooky and weird, but they are intelligent and they can be, you know, like shiny objects to jackdaws as well.
I see. What do you think? Why is Derek turned then? You know what I mean? So he just.
Well, he's an intelligent creature. He's turned because people have been feeding him. I know that. I mean, he doesn't say anything in the article about it, but that's why. You're feeding it, it's realised, oh, hoy, these guys carry food. You know, like you see all these film footage, like monkeys or like twang because they know they've got some biscuits.
Man, that Thai one, have you heard about that?
What's that?
Well, there's a town that's famous for all monkeys, you know what I mean? And you go and you feed them. It's been going on for years. All monks are there. Everybody just gets on
monks
with
or
the monkeys. Both. There's monkeys feeding monks, monks feeding monkeys.
That gotta see.
But lockdown happened, and no tourists, no food, and they just turned. The monkeys turned really, aggressive. They started getting in bad, different gangs of them. They're all like really. But now,
like Mad Max in the monkey world.
Exactly. Sort of, but then the tourists have come back, and they're really violent, awful monkeys. You know what I mean? They're literally, they capture troubled ones and send them off to the other side of Thailand.
Monkey prison.
Basically, yeah. The monkey house. You know what I mean? But,
can you imagine where all bad monkeys are going? How bad it must be if all you got is the bad monkeys there.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I mean. The monkeys are. Oh no.
I'm not a fan of monkeys.
No, they're too strong. Too little and strong. You don't know how strong they are. There's like a load of them. Oh God,
being attacked by monkeys because you went to Monkey Island, didn't you, in Thailand?
Yeah. That was a whole different story. That, but again, that movie I saw, that bloke's fighting monkeys, it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, fighting monkeys. But no, so it's like that's what Derek's after. He's learned that if some people give you food.
Yeah.
He's turned up to those people. Some people are screaming and carrying on a bit because there's a bird coming at me.
Yeah.
So he's thinking, fuck you. Where's
he could learn to speak, couldn't he? Really?
Give a fucking quaver. Give me some chips. Give me some chips. Where's the quaver?
Oh, terrifying.
Yeah, and that's the issue. This is why you can't blame Derek. We're in a land where we're throwing food away all the time, wasting food. We're just standing around with fucking crisps and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And
especially in Doncaster. Imagine junk food just scoff there.
No, all sports drinks. Isotonic quavers. Well, they're all limbering up.
I love it.
I'm weary for the springtime when we take the road once more. For the planting and the pearling and the berry fields of Blair, we'll meet up with our kinfolk from all the world around when the gang of bird folk take the road and yellers on the broom. When yellers on the broom, when yellers on the broom, and I'll get you on the road again. When yellers on the broom.
So I don't know if you remember an actress called Kate Beckinsale.
Oh yeah.
Very, very sexy.
Yeah,
very
she was. Did some shite movies. Though.
Yeah, I was looking through her sort of like list of movies she's done, and she's not done anything really good.
I think she did there's a vampire one. She did about 66 different ones.
Yeah,
I remember, so it's like, they're all shite.
Basically, just gets in the same sort of leather jumpsuit for each one, and that's what people want to look at a shiny bottom.
It is, yeah. It's all about the shiny bot.
Yeah, so but I don't know why she doesn't just do a series of films just called Shiny Bottom 1, Shiny Bottom 2.
They'd sell. They would sell.
People like a shiny bottom.
They do. Partial they are.
They're quite partial. You're either a shiny bottom person or a shiny booby person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Jiggly girls.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, everywhere.
But she's sort of like dressing all this up as being like this sort of like high-powered actress. Like that, you know. But she seems a nice person.
Yeah.
She's fine, right? But she's been commenting on this guy, right? Another bloke, right? And this is a guy called Malcolm.
What, she just having a pop at Mal?
Well, I think she saw a bit on TV. She's obviously been sitting down with the quavers and a bum polish. And she's been watching this thing, right? And he's hearing about this bloke, right, called Malcolm. He's got a dick on his arm.
Oh.
Yeah,
a real dick or a tattoo?
A real cock. He's got a real cock on his arm.
Cock on his arm.
He's got a cock on his arm. Now, she's watched this documentary about him, right?
Yeah.
A
fully functioning penis on his arm.
Well, she's basically, her Instagram post was literally scouring for news that doesn't make me want to jump out my window. She said, "This man said it's not every day you've seen a man with a penis on his arm. Of course, I see the funny side." And she went on. Of course, he's from the UK. Of course, he's done a photo shoot down the wreck with a willy hanging off his sleeve, right? I feel momentarily better. God bless you, Malcolm, right?
Wow. Paul Malcolm's got the cock in his arm. He's just here to cheer your shiny bottom.
Well, Malcolm's come back, right?
Go on, Mal.
So Malcolm said if she's interested in dating, he's up for it, right? Right? The man with the cock on his arm, right? He's saying, I'm up for it. Now, what happened is, right, he's
How's he got a cock?
For 6 years, Malcolm was left with a 6-inch appendage attached to his arm after his original penis fell off
What?
His cock fell off.
Well, like gangrene, some horrible disease.
That's it. He got some sort of blood infection, right?
And his cock fell off.
And his cock fell off.
Dream?
Right? In 2010, Malcolm's penis fell off after he popped an abscess on his bottom.
What's going on with these areas? He pushes like some button and
he suffered blood poisoning with his fingers, toes, and penis turning black.
Oh God!
Yeah, there's Malcolm. There's Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah,
match made in it.
She's thinking, give me that arm, Malcolm.
Malcolm's got a face as rough as a badger's arse, and Kate's there. She looks lovely. But the irony I love there is they're about the same age. Look at who's on this life there, Kate or Malcolm.
Yeah, Kate's shiny bottom's glowing. Malcolm doesn't look happy. So his cock fell off and they sewed it to his arm.
So what happened was his cock fell off. So I think what they've done is they've made a new dick for him. Right, which they can do the sort of loads of skin grafts, right, from his arse, ironically, right? The cause of the evil, his arse. And so what they do then is they genetically sort of build it all together. Yeah. But then they need to kind of grow it.
Right.
And the way they do it is by having like blood feed into
that
it,
makes sense.
But you can't put it back to the area where it was.
Yeah.
Because it's too sensitive. You need somewhere with strong blood flow all the time, which is the arm.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like a weird skin graft.
That's it. So bit by bit they've grown this dick on Malcolm's arm.
Which is nice of him, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a decent. It's a nice little move.
Have we got a picture of the dick?
Well, you got a picture of him there, just sort of like they've had to pixel it.
Whoa!
It's pixelated out a bit. But he's basically got a cock flopping off his arm there.
Wow!
But do you know what I find? Do you know what I find weird about that is? Right, it's his arm.
Yeah.
They've made it out of arse skin.
Yeah.
And by making a fake dick, they've had to pixelate it out.
Yeah.
So if I were to make like a cock out of like pig skin and pork scratchings, would they pixelate that out?
Yeah, I think they would, especially if it were really graphic, you know what I mean? Imagine how terrifying that would be.
But once you cooked it up, imagine how delicious.
I would like to be filmed eating it though, that would be so...
Yeah, that'd be humiliating, that, wouldn't it?
That's too much.
It'd be quite it'd ruin your career, wouldn't it?
Deep throating a big fucking porky scratching...
Salty.
Those hairs on it and that. You could do a bit of bush at the bottom, couldn't you?
You could do more with pig hairs.
That's disgusting.
Bollocks, I think.
Scotch eggs. I want to make this. I can really see it. All the pub snacks come.
When it comes, it pumps out beer. It's just this fucking filling your pint for a big... Everything pub related to it. Fuck's sake. Oh no. So anyway, Malcolm said, right, he told the son, of course, right, I'd be happy to take her out for Savoy and chips anytime. I'll even pay, but she'll have to come to Thetford, and that's where he lives, right? She seems like a nice girl, and it's great she's read my story and what I've been through. And on a little thing, she's put a couple of kisses on the thing. He says, the kisses are a nice touch too.
Oh.
I'm ready for dating again, so why not her? I'll even treat her to a pint down at my local boozer.
Oh, he's cock flopping. He's just there, just manipulating his arm.
I think they've already put it in place. I think
he's ready to go.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to fuck her with his arm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think Kate's going to go that.
I think he'd be up for it. I think he'd give it a go. I think Malcolm
be in for it, yeah. I can't imagine he'll have a great performance, this little...
Malcolm in the middle. Of Kate's shiny bottom.
Yeah. Well, I can't fault him there.
No.
Can you imagine if they did, though?
She proper loved him.
I'd watch that documentary.
It'd be brilliant, wouldn't
Kate
it?
Beckinsale gets hitched with a bloke with a lovely shiny bottom, gets hitched with the bloke with a dick on his arm.
What was that meal, did you say? I didn't understand that meal.
What do you mean, the Savoy and chips?
Yeah, Savoy.
Basically, Savoy is a sausage and chips.
All right.
Yeah, I think he's gone to that sort of subconsciously a little
Yeah,
bit there, you know what I mean? I'll let her eat my
Yeah,
sausage.
exactly.
Yeah, it's about as real as the Savoy anyway, isn't it? You know what I mean? Maybe pixelate that out as well. it's like the peak of his wooing of Kate is to take her out for sausage and chips and a pint.
You never know. With his must have a budget, so...
Yeah, I think so. Well, he's going to do, isn't he? You know what I mean? Because his life's absolutely ruined. Because he's making films of himself with a dick on his arm.
Oh, man. Abscesses on your bottom.
And abscesses... He's the whole thing about it. He's not a catch, is he?
Did he just fall straight off?
Well, it turned black, so his finger...
No. Oh.
Yeah, it turned black and fell off.
Oh God, let's get on. Let's crack on.
I
don't want to imagine it up. I've still got the box scratching thing in my head, and it's proper realistic.
Kids.
Is it that time? Oh, it's been lovely. It's been a lovely Cove.
It's not been a very Fortean Cove.
Yeah, and has it lots of news though?
Lots of news stories. It's been a very news-heavy sort of reading from the paper sort of thing.
Yeah.
In fact, it's been a bit like a nasty rainy day. Like you'd sit in and look at papers and that.
Yeah, that's
sit around smoking a pint. Yeah, pointing out news stories from each other. You know what I mean?
Kraken Cove Chronicle.
I know. It sounds like this. I wish I'd still drank because it'd be that thing of just sitting around, just like having a little another port.
Oh.
Well, could you do a port now?
Not a port, but I'm just thinking pint. You know what I mean?
What time are we on? 25 to... Oh, I could do it. You're not good. You're early doors now, port.
Yeah, and we think, we can't have breakfast, I'm starving. Let's get a ploughman's.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. I've forgotten the name of the pub. There's this little pub in Leeds. And they've built loads of sort of like high-rises all around it. But the little pubs remained, I think, in the region.
Right,
I can't remember now, but this loads of live music on it. It's proper old, like all wood and glass inside it, still like that. Loads of little rooms and not
I love them with little rooms. Yeah.
And I used to do a podcast in there sometimes, and we'd go in and it'd be so cosy.
Yeah,
you'd go, we'll have to do that one time. Just do a little. Oh no, because I can't. Well, I can go to a pub. I can have like Guinness Zero or something.
Yeah.
But that's where we used to record. We used to say, can we use one of these rooms?
Yeah.
And then we'd go in early doors on a Sunday.
Oh, sweet.
Go in there about sort of 11:30, 12 o'clock, get in, you know, and then the sound of the podcast would sort of change as more people came in.
The ambient noise.
And the more piss we got. So quite good with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But they had a good ploughman's though.
They did a ploughman's, they did hot pickled eggs, Scotch eggs, all that sort of stuff. First drinks were serving up on a morning with Bloody Marys.
Nice.
Yeah, they did mix up a right good strong ones as well.
I've never had one. I'm really intrigued with the Bloody
Mary. Do you know what I want to like them, but I don't?
Yeah,
tomato juice.
Yeah, I can't imagine
anything. Imagine a pint of tomatoes.
Not really.
No. You always imagine it's going to have something extra going on with it, but it's still tomatoes. It's just like having a fucking ragu. You don't want a pint of pasta sauce, do you?
Cold fucking ragu.
Cold tomatoes with vodka in it.
Worcester sauce, isn't there?
Worcester sauce and Tabasco you can have in it. And a stick of celery to stir it round.
Yeah.
So there is a whole savoury thing going on, but
I'd probably woof that straight up, to be honest.
I think that's the idea. It cleans out the system. But I'm not a Bloody Mary guy. If I used to have a massive hangover, the big cure for that would be a Guinness.
Yes,
a Guinness, and you're ready to go. You can beat anything.
Full brekkie pack Guinness.
Or as it used to be, a great pub in Sheffield called the Rutland Arms. They used to do a chip butty. And it used to be called the Slutty Rutty Butty.
Ooh.
And they used to melt cheese on it.
Yes.
They used to loads of. Well, they wouldn't call it. If you asked for Worcester sauce, you'd get set on fire.
Wow.
There. Henderson sauce is what they use there. Go for Hendos. Splashed on big chip butty, and a fresh from the baker back. Really. Oh God.
That sounds good.
Done in beef dripping as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, we digress. Weirdly enough, So what we're going to go to now, right, is let's go on a little trip.
Oh,
let's go on a trip to Lichtenstein.
Well, all right.
Lichtenstein, right?
Well, we've got sausages there.
Well, this is it, but it's a tiny little country. It's only little.
Oh, it's a country? I thought you meant a town in Germany or
something. No, it's kind of that area. It rests on the banks of the Rhine between Switzerland and Austria, right? It is tiny, is this place, right? I'm going to find the population of Liechtenstein. Well, let's get a few Liechtenstein facts.
Yeah, get some facts.
So Liechtenstein is a principality right? So it's one of these things. It's classed as it's like a self-ruling country.
Yeah.
It's like this, like a little land. You know what I mean? It's got a population. The whole of Lichtenstein, right? I can hardly say it, right? It's got a population of 39,790 people. So it's tiny, right? It's the world's smallest country to border two other countries. So it's classed as a German-speaking microstate, but it looks very, very beautiful. It's all mountainous. It's just sort of like
I keep imagining it like in Shitty Bang Bang, you know?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like that's what a lot of these things are based on.
Yeah.
So if you look up picture Liechtenstein, and of course, you know, I wouldn't say it punches its weight when it comes to income, right? I mean, but to be fair, for 39,000 people, right, 2020, the GDP, 6.8 billion was its income, you know what I mean? So it's like,
doing something right.
So it's doing something right. I don't know whether it's got like top tax breaks or anything like that, right? You know what I mean? But it's whatever's happening there, it's doing all right. It's Liechtenstein.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's somewhere I'll be heading off to anytime soon, but I'd like to visit at some point, right? So it is classed as the sixth smallest country in the world, right? And it's named after the princes of Liechtenstein, who united the county of Vaduz and the lands of Schellenberg in 1719, forming the small but charming Principality of Liechtenstein. And they managed to remain neutral and thus largely avoid both world wars.
Wow.
So they've dodged a bullet there.
Jesus.
But I think Switzerland I can't forgive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For Switzerland, basically, they just...
Greasy, aren't they?
The greasy Swiss.
Yeah, they are. They're proper
people always
greasy.
think about the most civilised of the countries in Europe, but they're not. They're all bankers. And what they keep secret as well is in the mountains of Switzerland, they eat cats and dogs.
Do you eat cats and dogs?
They've got a history of eating cats and dogs. That's like a thing, yeah. So, but in 1943, the Principality went so far as to ban the Nazi Party.
Wow.
So they were saying, so they're really sort of stuck the chin out. They're punching. You know what I mean? But this time they didn't even have an army. Having disbanded their army completely in 1868, they just fucked it off.
How have they managed to get away with that?
I don't know, right? But their final deployment in 1866 remains notorious, right? And the reason is because during the Austro-Prussian War of 1866, Liechtenstein sent an army of 80 strong to guard the Brenner Pass between Austria and Italy, while a reserve of 20 men stayed behind. So an army of 100, 80 went off to reserve to defend the pass, 20 stayed behind to defend Liechtenstein, right? While the deployed force was there to defend the territory against any attack from the Prussian allied Italians, there was really nothing to do but sit in the beautiful mountains, drink wine and beer, smoke a pipe, and take it easy.
Oh, that's it. 8 of your mates.
And in the main theatre of war, the Battle of Königgrätz, and it would earn Prussia a victory, it decisively ended the war. So while the main war was going on somewhere else, these guys were defending this pass, and nothing happened.
Yeah,
right? So what happened was then, while they were defending the pass, right, and the Austrian liaison officer joined them. It says, according to some people, he was like might have been an Italian defector, but basically he was just a defector. He'd had enough of fighting all these wars and stuff, right? He'd come trundling along this pass and found Liechtenstein's army all pissed up and smoking pipes, like hobbits is, right? Right. And what happened was he joined them. So when it was the only army ever to come back with more men than it sent out.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah, I like that.
And that's a great thing. So they left with a force of 80 and came back with a force of 81.
That's how wars should be fought.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
All they ever did was make a friend.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. It's what a beautiful
story. They went out to defeat enemies and they didn't. They made a friend.
Oh, we can all take a leaf from that.
That's it. Smoking beer. Smoking weed.
Yeah, I'll smoke some beer.
Drinks.
Drink some smoke.
Weed. Yeah. So I think we all need to take a little bit of a leaf out of there.
Yeah.
Folks. You know, if you are going to go outdoors, if you have to go travel, watch out for jackdaws.
Yeah,
watch out for jackdaws. Maybe we just set jackdaws at Derek against.
Oh yeah, that's a good fight.
Yeah, Go. There's a simple life we need.
Go
out into the mountains, a mountain pass, drink beer and wine and smoke some pipeweed and make some friends.
Yeah, and go home, put like your fire on and just chillax.
And you never know, the gas fire's a bit faulty and you die. At least you're on your own, you're having a nice peaceful end.
Oh, you tied it right up,
Skip. So all that remains for it to say is a big bye-bye from Matt.
There's a bigger bye-bye from Benny, and I mean it, guys. Take care.
There are 3 ways you may contact Kraken Cove. Either by email at krakencovepodcast@gmail.com, on Twitter @KrakenCove, or Instagram @KrakenCovePod. Ha ha!